be in charge? I don't know, guys. Listen, I don't know. We'll see what the future holds, but I think we're heading to a different
Well,
part.
if
So
anything, if the future is anything to go by, right now, if you want to look at the young people, there's a big split happening. And the young men who are leaning in your direction, you may say, they're going to be at war with white women. That's going to be your enemy. And you won't win against white women because all the other brown people will side with them. Like, if you want to talk about in 10 years, what will the country look like? It's going to look like a gender divided country. It's not going to be to do with like Israel. It's going to be not going to be to do with Muslims. Like it's just going to be gender wars. Like and based on education and universities and graduate people graduating, women are winning. You're losing. So tell me what that looks like in a world where 10 years from now, the men are on your side and the women are against you. Your own women, by the way, white women, English women, native women. What does that look like? Tell me.
yeah, I'm sure they're winning with their fine arts and sewing. I'm sure that's a great degree. But when it comes to actual like morality with a community, a lot of women will also look for some form of stability. They do want families. They want a man to be able to have kids with them, not a weak man that's going to leave them. They want a man that's going to stay there and be able to help out and provide for a child. So as much as you're saying that women at this point, a lot of women when they get older become more traditionalist. They become more conservative because they want to look towards a figure which is also going to help them lead a future for their children, not their idiotic ideas of dyeing their hair and posting about them latte matcha they may have got from Blank Street in the middle of Piccadilly Gardens. We're heading to a different direction. So right now, most women are liberals in their youth. Yes, because that also applies straight from feminism. That also applies from we're an oppressed group. We're looking for freedoms. We're looking for you guys. But you're also beginning to see a crack. And you can see this with the Green Party. Look at the new leaders. My favorite Jew, Zach Palensky, with his I can make women's boobs grow with my eyesight, and his nice little Muslim counterpart, which doesn't like trans women. A lot of the liberal women you're on about are also beginning to reject that because they're realizing that these people are socially conservative. But what they're also going to realize in the next 10, maybe 15 years is that, guess what? A lot of Muslims, they may be left leaning when it comes to voting, but they're also very socially conservative. They're also going to want things that put women in a box. Who's not going to allow that? Probably the Christians that have a lot more respect for women. We actually put Mary as one of the leading figures when it comes to the church because we think she's the most pure woman. We respect women massively. We think women are wonderful creatures and the sole drivers of our children and future generations, considering they are the best caregivers. That is the big difference. They will move towards our direction because we show them what it is for a future, what it is for prosperity.
The fact of the matter is, the women moving more right is not to your right. They're moving to my right. To the people you speak about, the Greens and your party people, they're not dead to the right, dead to the left of me. They will be moving my direction, not yours. You're way too far over. Like, they are the socialists. They are the Marxists. They are the anti-West. They are these people. They are not your people. If anything, they are closer to you right now when they're youngest than they are like when they're than they are me. They're not liberals. They don't support liberal democracy. They don't support liberalism. Like when they move right, they'll be in my range, not yours. And as for Christianity, like being like the sole thing that like keeps women together, like don't you want to get rid of their voting rights? You want to get rid of their like right to work so that they can
I
stay
never
home and
said that.
increase the birth rates.
I never said
Well,
that.
I'm asking, like, what do you advocate for?
Well, listen,
Like, we were talking about the birth rates earlier. Yeah.
I think our society benefits from many different things. Number one, nationalizing our banks is going to allow us to actually fix the economic standpoint of these countries. So the issue is we're continuously in debt, and taxation is just paying up for the debt. And I don't know if you're one of those taxation is theft. If you are, you're cringe and gay. But if you're not, then it's fine. But the issue is when we have continuous rising national debt and we're continuing to tax people more and more and more, regardless of economic bracket, of course, people aren't going to be having kids. I want people to have the chance to have kids. I want you to have the chance and the opportunity to stay at home and have a child if you really want. I think that a family bond and a child's bond is benefited from staying with the mother. Am I saying that they are forced into that role? No. But I am saying that it benefits the child and it also benefits the mother. I'm not saying kick them all out of work. Let's kick every woman out of work. That would be ridiculous. I don't believe in that. I believe that women are very, very precious creatures and we need to love them and respect them an awful lot. I'm saying that there are natural things that happen within society. Women are typically better at caregiving. Men are typically better at doing more labor jobs. That is nature. People can't argue that. That is nature. Am I saying that that restricts women from it? No. But I'm saying we should be promoting a society that allows the chance for people to stay at home with children and raise a child and raise a family if they so wish. The issue is you can't do that anymore. You need a man and a woman going out to be able to afford the rent, to pay for the mortgage or the rent or whatever, or the groceries or the electricity. Otherwise, guess what? You go homeless, no kid, womp womp, and we'll let this new family from Syria move in for free, paid by the government. It's cringe and it doesn't work. So it's very nuanced and it doesn't go from just that.